China is known for many things. Probably one of its most popular attractions, of course, is the Great Wall of China. Now, there are several areas outside of Beijing where you can visit this incredible marvel. They all have their pros and cons, but we're going to highlight in this video our trip to Mutianyu and why we feel it's probably one of the best places to visit the Great Wall, especially if it's your first time. So in this Know Before You Go segment, we're going to share with you all the details, all the things you need to know when you go to visit the Great Wall of China. We are Dennis and Min. Come join us on our traveling adventures around the world. Welcome back to the channel. And if you haven't yet, please do us a favor and like and subscribe so we can keep connected. And we wanted to share with you the details of our visit to China, but in particular, the Mutianyu section of the Great Wall and why we chose this location over the other areas of the Great Wall that you can visit. And don't get me wrong, there is probably no section of the Great Wall that would be a bad experience. They're all incredible in their own way. But if you're going to China and visiting the Great Wall for the first time, we think this would be the place to go to first and foremost. And we're going to share with you all the reasons why. First of all, the most popular section of the wall that is visited is Badaling. Now that is closest to Beijing, which is why it's so popular, which is why it's the most crowded. So they have a lot of heavy public transportation going in and out, buses everywhere. It's much more commercialized. People have often said that it's a tourist trap with vendors everywhere and packed pathways. Secondly, Mutianyu is at higher elevation, so you've got denser surroundings of greenery and forest, and it also is spectacular for picture taking at certain times of the year. So they've got snow up on the ridges in the winter months. In the springtime, you've got all the new foliage. And then of course in the autumn, you've got the beautiful fall colors of red, orange, yellows blasting out from all of the surrounding trees. And then you also have these broader, more picturesque panoramas of the wall snaking along the mountain ridges. And then it's also going to be much more family friendly. It's safer. Unless you're taking the stairs as we did, it is going to be less strenuous because they do have a cable car option. It's also well preserved, has a more authentic feel, and you're able to walk further along the restored sections with fewer people. Now, the other two areas that you can visit the Great Wall of Jinshiling and Simatai are less crowded, and you might have an equally incredible experience there. However, they are going to be further out of Beijing, so you can expect a minimum 2 to 3+ hour drive from Beijing, and they are less family oriented. And that's why we chose Mutianyu. So the history of the Mutianyu section of the Great Wall actually has a long history that traces its roots back to the Northern Qi dynasty, dating back to about 550 CE. It underwent major reconstruction between 1368 and 1404, with further reinforcements done in 1569. It was restored in the 1980s and then subsequently opened to the public and is now an UNESCO World Heritage Site. This next section, I'm going to share with you all the details for getting to Mutianyu, and one of the most important aspects, of course, is to try to make it a pleasant one by avoiding the crowds, because at any of these locations of the Great Wall, if you don't go at the right time, it's going to be very crowded. So these are our tips. First and foremost, buying tickets. You can purchase tickets in advance up to 15 days. Here is the website. Here also are the prices. Now notice that these may change depending upon the time of the year and when you are visiting. For us, we just opted for the entrance and the walking to the Great Wall and the shuttle bus. which came out to about $9 US. If you want to get up to the Great Wall from the base area, it's going to be roughly around $35 US. So purchase your tickets in advance and get there early. Now, during the high season, Mutianyu opens at 7:30 in the morning. We were there at 7 o'clock. Nobody was going to get to that Great Wall before us. And so we're really glad that we did. So we got a good parking spot. And then there's a little short pathway after you take an elevator up to the ground level. You can walk to the plaza area where there you will see the ticket office center. There they have restrooms. They also have areas for free storage of your items. They have maps. Also, they have Wi-Fi. Do note that there is no pets, no smoking, and no drones allowed at Mutianyu. They also have official tour guides there on location if you want to take advantage of that for an additional cost. Once you get through the ticket area, there is going to be a nice, beautiful pathway with some eateries on either side, some tourist shops, and that's going to take you in the direction of the shuttle bus. And then that shuttle bus is going to take you to the base of the mountain, and from the base of the mountain is where you're going to access either the cable car, the chairlift, or the stairs to get to the top. So those are the three options once you get to the base. And if you've already purchased tickets in advance for the chairlift or the cable car, then you'll be directed to those areas. And the stairs and the chairlift will take you roughly to the same area, to the top of the Great Wall, Tower number 6. Whereas the cable car is going to take you to Tower 14. I'm going to share with you why we chose to walk up these 1,100 steps. Now, the three reasons why we took the steps was 1, yes, to save money, 2, exercise, and 3, when you get to the top of the Great Wall, which is near Tower 6, it's further away from where the cable car drops people off at Tower 14. And those cable cars aren't just holding 3 or 4 or 5 people. They have a lot of people. So one after one, those cable cars get to the top. Already it's going to get crowded pretty quickly. So there's fewer people, at least when we were there, that take the stairs. So even though it does take longer, it takes about 30 to 40 minutes, depending upon your pace, to get to the top of the Great Wall if you take the stairs. However, even with that delayed time compared to the cable cars getting up there quicker, when we got to the top, as you can see from our pictures, we were practically the only ones there. And another tip is when you get to the top of Tower 6, where the stairs will lead you, go to the right, and that will take you to Towers 1 through 5. In doing that, there's no other areas where tourist people are going to be getting to that section of the wall. So you will have that section of the wall practically to yourself, which makes for some great picture taking opportunities. After you've done that, then go back across Tower 6 to the higher numbered areas, 7, 8, and so forth. And again, when you get to Tower 14, that's where you're going to notice the greatest number of people as those cable cars continue to drop people off. So this is the area of the Mutianyu Great Wall right around Tower 14, where the cable car lets passengers off. So this was about 8:30 in the morning. We had already been on the wall about an hour, having gone up the stairs to the area around Tower 6 and spent almost that first hour between Towers 1 and 14, where there was much fewer people. And so you can see as people get off that cable car, they're going to start expanding out left and right towards all tower areas. And so it's going to get a lot more crowded as the day goes on. So in summary, remember to book your tickets in advance. 2, remember your passport. 3, arrive early. And 4, do your shopping and eating after you've come down from the Great Wall. And that's going to conclude our visit to Mutianyu, the Great Wall of China. We hope this information is beneficial, and if you haven't yet, again, please subscribe, share this information with others, and feel free to drop us a comment and let us know if you're planning a trip there in the near future. Happy travels, and we'll see you on the next video. Take care.